Hey YouTube, it's MP4 Doggy again. Just wanted to do a quick update. I finally got my motors in. I still haven't wired up the helmet to have the open and close mechanism, but I want to show you sort of where I'm at, what the progress is. Like I said, I got a lot of this information from Frankly Built. He's on YouTube. Check him out. He's got a lot of good information. I use some of his ideas and then some of my own. So one of the things he talked about doing was welding the plastic, and I forgot how he does it. But if you're going to like weld, if you're building your helmet and you have to do it in different pieces, I would just go ahead and get a Dremel, butane, or any soldering iron that runs on basically lighter fluid. This is what I use. I use a Dremel one. I got this from Amazon, and this is what I've been using to sort of weld the helmets together. And I actually had a little mishap. I dropped this one and I cracked it around here, so I had to weld it and sand it. I didn't do a great job, as you can tell. You can see a little imperfection in here if you hold it back. But this is what the helmet's starting to look like. But one of the things he has is he uses purse magnets to snap everything together, which I thought was a great idea. So I did that. So the chin piece will snap in. And the only reason I did that, this isn't a helmet that I'm going to wear, but I wanted to be able to, I'm sorry, I'm doing this one hand. So sorry. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. Sorry. So now it's snapped in. And it's definitely some give, but this isn't a helmet that I would wear. But I wanted to be able to, let me hold it back. I wanted to be able to get access to it if I wanted to change stuff out. The one I'm going to wear, I'll seal the chin together. But this is what this is going to look like in the end. This is the Mark 48 or 47. I keep forgetting it. I look it up and then I forget. Alright, let me put it to the side for now. Alright, so back to the mechanisms for opening and closing. I got a couple of these blue ones, and then I decided I don't like these. They're just not, for my application, these aren't going to work for me. And they're real finicky. But maybe as a test, grab a couple because they're really cheap on Amazon. But I ended up going with this MG995 Tower Pro. I think this is just a label slapped on. They're pretty generic, but this has a metal. It's plastic and metal, but it's definitely a little bit more sturdy. To get the board out, it was a little bit more trying because it was soldered. Was soldered like here to there, and I had to, so you desolder it and then you can just pull it out, and then you don't need this anymore. So here's the mechanism for that. Like I said, I just wanted to get you some progress, and this is part of the hinge system. I got it off Thingiverse, but I'm gonna have to modify it and do some other things to it. But this will go up in the helmet, and then this will lift the faceplate, and then I'll have to use something to actually push the helmet up, which is I think one of these will be fine. I don't think I need to do any more. I know for a fact that this wouldn't do it. So this is the difference between, this is what you get in the blue ones, this is what you get in the 995. I'll put a link in there so you guys have it. I'm not an affiliate, like I said. This is all just information, but you can see. Here's a name. Then I have this one, but this is $16 for just one. $16 to $20 for just one. This could probably do the job, but I'm trying to find out if I keep building these helmets, how much do I want to spend on just a mechanism to lift the mask, and I don't want to spend $16 per helmet. So I think I got a pack of 4 of these for $16. So that's 4 helmets. And then I'll do some other research and see if I can get another server that's a little bit cheaper than this, but great quality, and then even get a better price. But this is what this looks like so far. So this motor will be able to lift the face mask, which is right here. So that's the face mask. Like I said, I did a magnet mechanism so that I could, you know, take it on and off, and I could always weld it to the, you know, the mask. I mean, to the helmet if I wanted to, but I really just wanted to try out the magnet system for now. Plus, it'll make it easier to kind of get in. But that's sorry. So that's how I get into. That's how I'll take it off and be able to do any work on it. But this is the welding that I was talking about. This is actually 2 pieces. So I printed it and then I welded it together using a frankly built method, but using my Dremel soldering iron that runs on butane. And then I put Bondo inside to make it strong and to lock it up. And this is where I dropped it and it cracked down there. So that's pretty much it. I'm going into my 10-minute mark, which is probably not what I want to do. I like to keep them short and sweet. But here's the magnet system. So it comes right off. And this is just scrap plastic, you know, that I keep. Very easy. If you want to see Frank's method, which is what I use, just check out Frankly Built. He showed me how to put these on, and I wish I would have known how to do this before, because I had another helmet I was trying to put magnets on, and it turned out to be quite a nightmare. I ended up just hot gluing it. That was my first mask. I'll show you guys that next time. But that's the helmet. So I could have got the contour lines better. I needed to. I should have did what I said was I was going to put some cardboard in there and just make it so that it's sharp, or do something so it's a sharper contrast. I tried to keep the lines. When you're putting Bondo on it and then you're sanding it, you gotta, you know, here's the back. Still need to paint some more. That's that. All right, guys. Look forward to, hopefully next time I jump online, I'll have at least a somewhat working shield art, and I still got to do the light for the eyes, which I kind of have a couple of ideas of how I'm going to do. How I did my other one, which I just used 5-volt or 12-volt LED lights. Let's see if I have them here. Anyway, yeah, they're somewhere. But I have 5-volt and I have 12-volt LED lights, and all I did was go around the eye socket, and then I used white vinyl over clear plexiglass that I bent to the shape. But I'll do that tutorial. I'll do that walkthrough. All right, I'm out. Hope that was informative. If you're looking for motors to drive your unit, stay away from these little plastic ones, unless you're just using them for, you know, testing out your application. And then, but I find these to be garbage. I just, you know, I know people use them for other things, but I can't. You know, I guess if I'm not going to take it apart, if I'm going to use it with an Arduino, I guess I could just leave it alone. That way I'm not taking it apart and messing with it. But you know, for these you want something a little bit more sturdy. All right, bye for now.